Let's be brutally honest. We've all bought into the dream at some point. The dream of having it all. The idea that you can construct a perfect life where everything clicks. A successful career, a soulmate relationship, financial freedom, a beautiful home, world travel, vibrant friends, and of course the health and vitality to enjoy it all. It's an intoxicating vision. But here's the problem. Much of what we dream isn't actually ours. We've inherited it. Movies tell us what romance should look like. Social media floods us with highlight reels of vacations, promotions, engagements, and curated breakfasts that somehow make your cereal look inadequate. Families give us timelines for when we should have figure things out. Career by 25, marriage by 30, property by 35. Society hands us a script and many of us follow it, not realizing it was written for someone else entirely. The danger lies in mistaking this borrowed script for our authentic desire. We start climbing ladders that we're leaning against the wrong walls. We work hard, we sacrifice, we strive, and when we finally reach the top, we wonder why it feels hollow. That hollow feeling is the brutal truth behind having it all. Success built on borrowed desires doesn't satisfy, it drains. Think about it. You stripped away the audience, the approval, the comparisons. If no one was watching, no one to impress, what would you still want? That's the test. Authentic dreams remain when the spotlight fades. Borrowed dreams collapse the moment the applause is gone.
That question, what remains when no one's watching, is central to conscious creation. Manifestation isn't about impressing the world. It is all about alignment. It's about creating what resonates at the deepest level, what brings energy instead of draining it. And here's the truth about authentic desires. They carry their own momentum. When you're aligned with them, you feel pulled forward, engaged, energized. You don't have to force motivation. Borrowed dreams, on the other hand, create resistance. You can push yourself for a while, but the energy leaks out. You burn out. That's why so many people achieve success and still feel stuck. And let's challenge another illusion while we're here, the fantasy of effortless success. Society tells us the idea that if we crack the code, wake up at 5 a.m., build perfect habits, find the right partner, land the dream job, everything becomes seamless. No struggle, no mess, no sacrifice, just a flawless highlight reel. But reality doesn't work that way. Growth requires challenge. Fulfillment requires discernment. The most meaningful paths include missteps, failures, detours, and reroutes. That doesn't mean your dream is out of reach. It means you have to redefine what it looks like. Conscious creation isn't about perfection, it is about authenticity. It's about shaping a life that fits you, not one that's simply photographs well.
And that authenticity requires something else we rarely talk about. Sequencing. Too often we try to manifest everything at once. The career, the relationship, the house, the creative project, the health routine, all simultaneously. And then we wonder why we feel stretched thin, frustrated, and constantly behind. Think of life as seasons. There are times when career naturally takes the spotlight, when you're building skills, establishing yourself, or finding your unique contribution. Other times, relationships rise to the forefront, building a family, deepening intimacy, strengthening community. Later seasons might bring creativity, service, spiritual exploration. None of these are less important, but trying to manifest them all simultaneously often scatters energy and leads to lukewarm results at best. The wisdom lies in aligning with your rhythm. Your timeline doesn't have to match anyone else's. Maybe your 20s are about building community and adventure, while your 30s focus on career. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe your 40s open space for creativity, or your 50s for global travel or service. There is no universal formula. Conscious creation means following your own energetic sequence, not society's imposed schedule.
Exactly. And along with sequencing comes flexibility. Dreams evolve as you do. The vision you held at 22 may no longer fit who you are at 32 or 42. That's not inconsistency, it's growth. Conscious creative understand this. They adjust, refine, and allow their vision to expand. The danger of clinging too tightly to an outdated dream. We've all seen it, people who sacrifice endlessly for a goal they no longer even want simply because they committed to it years ago. True manifestation honors evolution. It welcomes course correction. It recognizes that the soul expands, and with that expansion, desires shift. And here's the part many conscious creatives overlook. Conscious creation isn't just about the future, it's about the present. If you're miserable in the process, then that's feedback. If the path feels draining, if every step feels like a grind, it's worth asking, am I creating from alignment or from obligation? Manifestation isn't meant to postpone joy until some distant achievement. It's meant to enhance joy in the now, even as you move towards what's next. So yes, dream boldly, but dream authentically. Let go of highlight reels that belong to someone else. Align with desires that feel alive when no one else is watching. Sequence your focus, build in flexibility, and above all, let the journey itself be as fulfilling as the destination. Because the real story, with its imperfections, lessons, and unexpected turns, is always more meaningful than the glossy version we try to display.
That's the brutal truth. Having it all isn't the real goal, not in the ways society frames it. What matters is creating a life that actually fits you, one that reflects your authentic desires, not just cultural programming, one that brings energy instead of draining it, satisfaction instead of endless striving. When you focus on alignment, when you honor the natural sequence of your life, when you allow flexibility and growth, you move beyond the trap of highlight reels. You stop chasing perfection and you start living with clarity, honesty, and genuine joy. Here's the irony. The moment you stop trying to have it all, you open space for what you truly want to flow in more powerfully. So the question I'll leave you with is this. What part of your current dream is actually yours? And what part belongs to someone else? Answer that honestly, and you'll know exactly where your conscious creation needs to begin. And before you go, if this talk resonated with you, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video with someone who needs to hear it, and tap the bell so you never miss any conversation. Until next time, think differently, dream boldly, and create consciously.